Good evening, one and all. Today we are going to do the unboxing of the brand new Redmi 13C, which comes in two variants. The first one is a 4G and the other one is a 5G phone. But the one which we are going to unbox today is a 4G version, and obviously this comes with a super slick design, and the box is also quite well manufactured. It has a display of 90 Hz. Can you believe? My old OnePlus 70 had a display of 90 Hz, which came out in the year 2019. However, this is 2024 and we are speaking of Redmi, a brand like Redmi coming up with a phone of only around 7,200 rupees, which is the current offer. However, this phone actually has an MRP of higher amount, which is around 11,999, around 12,000. This is the 4G model. However, if you go to purchase it with an offer, you will get it for around 7,200 rupees. So this is a very cheap phone, and the best part about it is it's made in India. Now, speaking about its features, it comes with an 8 megapixel selfie camera and a 50 megapixel AI triple camera. So the features are quite prolific. However, if you have a deeper insight, I would not recommend this phone for photography because it uses a very poor quality sensor and its low light photo quality is not quite good, which I'm going to show you later on. But if you're purchasing it for your parents, or let's say you're going to gift it to someone older who doesn't necessarily do photography but just requires a phone for their daily job and mundane tasks, you can opt for this phone actually, which is quite phenomenal. So the phone that I have bought is a Star Shine Green model with a 4GB RAM and a ROM of 128GB. Now here I go with unboxing. Let's open it. So when I open it, first thing that we notice is the phone, which comes in the Star Shine Green color. Now taking it out slowly. So this is the phone. Oh my god, it looks like the sage green color which the iPhone usually uses. Just look at it. The phone is phenomenal, beautiful. I did not expect it from a phone of only 7,200 rupees. Just hold on a second. Just look at its cameras. Of course, its bezels are quite round and huge, but the sensors are not up to the mark. I'm going to show you its photo quality. But before that, let's just turn it on. When we turn it on, we just see the powered by Android logo and the MI logo. Now it has the volume buttons over the right side, and beneath it is the power button, and on the other side is the SIM ejector hole where you can insert the SIM ejector and take out the SIM tray, and beneath it is the Type-C USB charging port, and there are, I guess, speakers and microphone as well in the bottom. And this is a feature which even OnePlus, Samsung and even iPhone lacks. I don't know about Samsung, but iPhone and OnePlus lack these features. This is the 3.5mm headphone jack. Wonderful. That's why we prefer the Redmi phones. I'm still turning on, it's taking quite a lot of time. And before we proceed further, what else we find inside this box is the charger. It's an 18-watt charger, I believe, and a charging cable with it. Keeping here at the same time. And this box is empty. I guess it came with certain features of the phone or the cable. There is the SIM ejector tool, and I'm not going to open it. This just has paper templates or stuff. At the same time, you do not get a cover for this phone. What you will be getting is nothing. So I additionally bought these two covers from a local store, which costed around 100 or 80 rupees each. This is the first one. Now the cutouts in this one was not actually quite good, but if you use it in this phone, yeah, this phone has turned on. Yeah, that's what you expect from a Redmi device. It's not quite fast like the other phones, but it's very slick, and the 90 Hz display is very crisp. I'm going to show you it later carefully, this is the cell phone, right? And it looks quite amazing in this cover. Now I'm going to unlock this. Just hold on a minute. Now when we unlock this phone, this is the display, which is quite crisp, and 90 hertz is, I guess, okay for people who use it for what to say, for any sort of functions where you do not require it for deeper abilities. Now this is the camera, and the processor is not quite fast. As you can see, it's taking a lot of time switching the cameras. So that's what you get for a phone of like under 8,000. Now this is the portrait mode. If I my hand here, and you can see, I believe this is the portrait mode. So there's the bokeh effect. Obviously, that's how it works. And now it's showing you the proper 50 megapixel AI camera, which they claim. If you click pictures with it, it's like this. When if you reduce the brightness, the screen has a lot of issues while looking at the eyes. There is a flicker increases. Now for the video, that's how it is. If you look carefully, it's very slow. Now that's just the processor it uses. It's Helio, right? You cannot expect much features from this range of phone. Now obviously this is 180 pixels, 1080 pixels. Now that's how slow this is. Anyways, there are other features in this phone as well. That was just the camera. The sound is also quite decent, I believe. And speaking of the wallpapers themes, this phone is a good addition to your what to say, if you want to gift it to someone. But I personally don't recommend this phone for usage to people who are purchasing it for photography as well, because you cannot really work with this kind of phone for a long period of time with a very mediocre camera. The sensor is horrible, and so is the processor. You cannot do proper gaming in this phone as well. But it comes with a very huge battery, as we have noticed in the box. I'm going to show you. So it says that this phone has a battery of around 5000 mAh, which will last for 2 days, and it definitely does last for around 2 days. A single day of usage reduces the percentage to around 48 to 52% for heavy usage, and for light usage it goes up until 62% in 24 hours. So it says that it has a 180 hertz touching sampling rate. Does it? I don't know. Let's check it out. Now it's crisp, I agree, but it's definitely not 1180 hertz. Now it says up to 1 terabyte expandable storage, so it's a good thing. You can insert your memory card as well. And its color is the best thing. It's just phenomenal. I mean, except for the iPhone or Apple logo, it looks like that only. I don't have any issues with it. Now anyways, I have another cover for this phone which I'm going to show you. And this was the first case. Now keeping it aside, we have another case which I bought. This is a tad bit different, and I personally like this one more. Now if we insert this phone in this cover, it looks like this. And the cover is also quite slick, smooth, and shiny. Now if that's the look of this phone, it's perfect. There's a flashlight as well. So that's it for today, and I believe you liked this video. If you did so, then maybe if I purchase any other devices, I'm going to unbox that as well. So thank you. See you all again.